Well, graduation is fast approaching for seniors, and Huntsville City School administrators are giving them two choices. They can either continue their work for the last 9 weeks of the year to see what their true final grade will be, or if they have passing grades right now, they can choose to average their first semester with what they've done so far in the second semester. That result would also qualify as their final grade.